The term avoidant was thoughtfully introduced by attachment theorists to describe those of us who, through no personal fault, yet bearing full responsibility for our patterns, struggle profoundly with intimate relationships. In theory, we may yearn for closeness with others, but in practice, we often feel trapped and overwhelmed whenever a connection deepens. We crave sleeping alone after intimacy, prefer making solo plans for the weekend, and tend to grow distant, almost ungratefully, when a partner shows too much affection. Or, if the relationship starts to feel stable and promising, our minds instinctively drift toward the appeal of someone else. Research points to the origins of this behavior lying far back in our histories. Our early bonds with caregivers went awry in some way. Someone disappointed us, subtly teaching us that love couldn't be relied upon, instilling a deep distrust both in ourselves and in the durability of any emotional tie. As a result, we came to equate distance and solitude with security. We might excel in many areas of life, yet when it comes to romantic love, we've often failed to make things last or feel right. It can sound discouraging, even a bit risky to get involved with someone like this. But there's real hope in one crucial distinction. There's a vast difference between unconsciously acting out avoidant impulses and feeling those same urges while remaining fully aware and proactive about what's happening inside. In other words, there's a world of difference between blindly repeating old patterns and gaining genuine insight. Insight doesn't erase the issue overnight, but it offers a powerful edge, the ability to alert those we truly care about and rationally want to build something lasting with, that we're not entirely whole. In love, perfection is neither required nor likely. What we truly need are partners who have a reasonable understanding of their main flaws and can disclose them gracefully, with warmth and regret, before serious harm occurs. There's an enormous gap between suddenly canceling weekend plans in a confusing, hurtful way and, on a calm Thursday evening, explaining to your partner that the idea of spending 48 uninterrupted hours together, though genuinely appealing in principle, triggers uncomfortable, uncontrollable emotional reactions rooted in old fears, leaving you feeling ashamed and reflective. There's also a profound difference between succumbing to irrational behavior and openly sharing the temptation in advance. For someone recovering from avoidance, a conversation like this could be invaluable. "I'm really sorry for how strange I can be. I care about you deeply. It's just that when I do, something peculiar kicks in. A part of me starts managing distance, picking at flaws." It's an old defense from childhood that still builds walls because true closeness feels alien and scary on some level. That's how I survived back then, and the habit lingers. It's not that I don't love you, it's that being close to love and relying on someone stirs up terrors tied to past experiences I'm actively working through. I'm trying to quiet that inner alarm. I'm a bit broken in this area, but I have a solid therapist. I'm dedicated to the process. Please be patient with me, but I'd completely understand if you couldn't. None of this is ideal. We wouldn't wish such dynamics on someone we love. Yet in the imperfect real world most of us inhabit, we can't simply wish the condition away. Roughly 25% of people carry avoidant tendencies, and they have choices. They can keep all the neuroses their wiring brings, feeling uneasy with too much closeness, needing escape after extended time together, disliking prolonged cuddling, but they can also cultivate one critical strength, acknowledging their damage and offering a clear map of their vulnerabilities to those who rely on them. Moreover, once someone matures enough to admit, "Love feels so difficult and terrifying to me," the fear itself may ease a little. On the receiving end, a clear warning can make puzzling or painful behaviors far more bearable, or at least comprehensible, and, when needed, easier to step away from cleanly. We aren't limited to being fully avoidant or not at all. The struggles can be welcomed into the relationship, named without shame or secrecy. We can aim for a meaningful middle ground as we heal, that of the recovering avoidant, someone under no illusions about their emotional health, yet steadily committed to learning how to tolerate the exquisite joys and profound risks of shared, mutual love.